Hey, good morning, everybody. What's going on? Oh, man. It doesn't seem like the weather wants to ever improve around here, man. I'll tell you what, it's raining all day, and we got rain all weekend. But before I get this video started, I'm going to give a big shout out to, I didn't know this until a couple days ago, my #1 biggest fan is Bobby Freeman down at Lafayette Ford in Fayetteville, North Carolina, the dealership I used to work at. Oh yeah, and Willie Childs, my best buddy over there. He's the sales manager at Lafayette Ford. Don Price is the owner. Rusty, sales manager, assistant general manager. You guys, man, I've known you forever. You guys are basically all my homeboys. So Bobby, thanks for being my #1 fan on YouTube on my channel down at Lafayette Ford in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Oh yeah. All right, let's get down to a couple of real fundamental things. When you get older, this is going to be a two-part topic. When you get older, like me, I'm an older guy, 61 years old, and physically I'm in still pretty good shape, no problems there. I can pretty much hang with the best of them. And planning for your retirement. The thing I need to look at is retirement. What am I going to do with it? How am I going to do it? Crunching all the numbers, which all of you should be doing too. The younger guys, not so much, but the older guys, you know who you are. This is what we all have to contend with as we get older. So, you either work for the man all your life, like me, over 36 years. I'm fully vested in Social Security. So, the last 10 years with Mr. Fixall, that has been a catalyst to create a business, a different kind of business, that when I get older and I hit 66 years old and I hang it up in 5 years, that I still am going to do, I'm going to still work for another 10 years at least, but I want to do it with machinery. I'm going to start switching over to machinery. So now you're seeing me buy more and more. Last 4 years, the Kubota, the bulldozer, now the Tohatsu excavator, and I'm looking at skid steer. But that's a couple years from now. The point is that I want to be able to put myself in position that where I can pick and choose and cherry pick jobs that won't beat my body up so bad, especially if I'm hitting 65, 66, 67. But you know, I'm still in good shape. But you know, that's from this working like a dog all the time. So what I hope everybody does is that when you get ready to retire, you don't stop. You know, that's probably the message here. Not stopping. You know, just because I'm going to get a check and a pretty big pension check doesn't mean anything. I'm going to still want toys and still live. I want to have fun. So my plan is pretty basic. At 66 years old, I'll be able to financially permanently come out here and have my Social Security pay for all my bills in Raleigh. Okay? Pay for the townhome, because I'm going to end up keeping it because it's investment property. You know, and it makes my portfolio look better. You know, when you got, you know, $200,000 in real estate, you know, it looks good, especially when you don't owe that much on it. Plus the real estate out here. So as far as the financial planning side of what I've done, I've played this out pretty smart. I don't have real family, half-sister in Germany. I got a mother that's still alive, but her and I have been at odds for 50 years. You know, so it's not, and I don't have children. I don't have pets, which that's going to soon change, that part anyway. But I don't have any responsibilities to other people when it comes to, you know, if something tragic happens or anything happens. My half-sister in Germany owns a restaurant. She's fully retired from the government. My mother, you know, she's got plenty of money. She lives cheaper than I do. I mean, talk about a miser. My mom is cheap, boy. Let me tell you. But I got that from her. So when it comes down to it, I don't have real family, you know, so it's the people that have been in my life for the last 10 years up here in Raleigh and the ones down in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and Lumberton. I've lived in Lumberton, but there's nobody down there that I know anymore. And my second wife died there many years ago. And in fact, she's buried in Dunn, North Carolina. So I have to look at some of the best people that have been in my life. And, you know, Patty's been on my video. Patty and I have known each other for 10 years. We used to date 9 years ago, but we found out we're better friends than we are relationship-wise. And then there's Joe Sr. Joe Sr. has just been a phenomenal friend in a weird way. It's a love-hate relationship. But him and I, we're both in the car business, and we both got out of the car business and started in our own business. And he's got a landscaping company. In fact, all my accounts that I had, I sold to him, okay? So he's taking care of the 15 people that I had. Now, this business is affording me the opportunity to start looking at the next 5 years of my life. I want to live cheap. You know, I only pay taxes on this place, nothing else. There's no real property out here because it's all considered sheds. So for $375 a year, it's really cheap to live out here as long as I stay off grid, which I can do. Then have the investment property in Raleigh. So, you know, I got my thing planned out. I've been thinking about it for years and years and years, and then I'm slowly just making it happen, sort of kind of thing. It's drizzling outside, so you may see a little drizzle in front of the camera. I apologize. Now, the paying it forward part. I don't have, like I said, I don't have kids. I don't have pets. I basically don't have no family. So I got to start thinking about, well, how do I be humble and grateful to the people in my life and paying it forward? Well, Patty, God bless her soul, been sick for 2 years. I think they finally done enough surgeries on her and given enough medication. She's straightened out. She sounds better. She looks better. She's gaining weight, and her kids are moving out of her house today, and it's a disaster. The yard. The house on the inside, the dog's tore up again. The garage is destroyed. So I just called her up and said, look, I know your kids are moving out. I know your place is a disaster. I'm coming over this weekend. I got my trailer, my landscaping trailer, full of shit. Lawnmowers, weed eaters, power washers, chemicals, you name it, sprayers, everything fully loaded. And I'm going to go over there and work on our house for the next 2 days. So she was, of course, very, very thankful. And I says, look, you don't owe me nothing. I owe you. So I'm going to come down and take care of you. I'm going to take care of your house, your lawn. You know, we'll go through the garage and take all the trash and throw it in my truck and go down to the city dump and dump it, or the county landfill and go dump it, whatever we need to do. And I said, let's just get you back, and you can go in the house and vacuum all the carpeting, get all the dog hair out, you know, scrub all the counters, the bathrooms, obviously. Oh, my God, don't go in the bathrooms. So I said, why don't we just get your shit back together the way it normally is. So she agreed, so that's what I'm going to do this weekend. So when I look at the big picture of things, you know, I'm very grateful. I'm very, very grateful. And I'm also a born-again Christian. I might not follow all the Christian values and rules. Remember, I am my own man. But I do have the fear of God and Jesus Christ, my personal Savior. That I do know. And I might not attend church on Sunday. This farm is my church. I pray every single time I come out here for me not to get killed or get bitten by a poisonous snake, or a wild pack of hogs, or coyotes, because we got a bunch of coyotes back there. So the whole point is that, you know, as I get older, I have to reflect back on my life and justify the decision-making process that I have, my decision-making process for how I treat myself and how I treat others in my life and the ones that are involved in my life, like you guys. You know what? I got 16,659 subscribers. I don't see why that each video doesn't have at least 16,000 views. I know that a lot of people, you know, they click and forget it, and they, you know, they go about their life. They don't watch YouTube, but all you loyal fans of mine, and I know who you are. I read every single comment, the negative ones and all the positive ones. And thank you so much for being on my channel. You know, at 61 years old, I'm just getting started, man. You have no freaking idea about what I'm about ready to unload on in about another 4 or 5 years. If my health holds out and my body stays in shape, I'm telling you, we're going to go on a big adventure. We're going to go on more journeys. We're going to find and do more discoveries about what it's like being an older person in the United States today. And I'm going to take you on that ride. I'm going to take you on that journey, because bottom line is that if you've given up now at 60, mid-60s, and if you got a health problem, I understand. But the bottom line is, if you're an able-bodied person, man or a woman, there should be no excuse, no reason why you can't get up and make something happen. You know, start a small business. Go ahead and start a small business in your 60s and 70s. I think it's a perfect idea. Get busy, because an inactive mind makes an inactive body, which that is a combination, a bad combination, okay? So I want you guys to all think that you can get it done. I mean, come on. You know, at 61 years old, I don't go to the gym. You know where my gym is? Here, the farm. Mr. Fix-All, up and down ladders, hammers, everything. I know this video's been a long one, sorry. Yeah, this is what happens when I get bored. I got too much on my mind, but I just hope you guys just realize, as we get older, we need to plan for retirement. We need to reflect on our life, reflect on the people that have been involved in our life, pay it forward, and just do right by everybody. Y'all have a blessed day. You know me, I'm Tom, here on the Off-Grid Farm, sitting in a shipping container of all places. Oh yeah, and I love you. You know what to do. Comment, subscribe, thumbs up, hit that bell for future notifications, send a link to your friend. And Bobby, Willie, you guys need to get your ass up here one day. Get in one of them brand new Ford trucks and haul ass up here to the Off-Grid Farm here in Eflin, North Carolina. Y'all stay blessed and stay tuned. Tom out of here.